to all of us. I want to appreciate all of us for taking opportunity and time to join today's meeting. And today we are looking at the module 5 and the unit 3 of the emotional intelligence. We have been on this journey, and today is our 15th day of the training. The training has been on, and we are training people for emotional intelligence. And for my best of knowledge, we are learning and we're also taking time to join today. Today, I'll be speaking with you from Port Harcourt. We are already in Port Harcourt for our induction on Saturday. That's why you can see that my table today is also looking green. It's because of change of environment and location. But despite the fact that there's a change of location and the fact that we are on assignment does not mean that this training should not continue. It will continue. Even on the day we will be traveling back to Abuja, we're still supposed to have training. And I hope that we will meet the training time so that we'll have our own training. So thank you very much for taking time to join us. And I'm delighted that as please come and give us a grade that you have for us. You have for us. So the package you keep for us. How keep your well-being in check. Not so much it becloud our sense of reasoning, and of course, it makes it difficult for us to recognize our emotions. So that's why we must check our stressors to know how our level of stress, so that we can be able to manage it, so that we can be able to put our emotional intelligence arrive. And apart from a critical importance, I get more of well-being is how stable is our emotions. Whenever our emotions are not stable, it contributes to depression and so many other stuff. Can you agree with me that whenever you are depressed, you get sick? Do you understand? You are already sick, you are weak, your body weakens. Do you understand? Whenever you are angry, you experience some kind of body chest pains and so many other stuff. So our well-being is very important. Connections with our emotions, our well-being. Do you understand? So how do we in this unit 3, and I hope that we'll have network will be friendly for us to have this to likes and also to the link with other people to be aware of what's going on here. And I want to also thank those of you that are taking time to connect for the Peace Clinic, and also those that have been featured to speak. I discovered that those that will feature them to speak on Peace Clinic, after we take time to even work on flyers and all of that, some of them will still not join. So it's not encouraging. So if you know that you cannot, so that we'll remove your name. There are many people that are willing for us to feature them. We are telling them we don't have time to allocate them. But others that we have allocated, when it's time now, they'll just come out with a story and then tell us that they cannot be able to feature. So it's not so encouraging. And we may use that thing to penalize some people, because I don't like that kind of disappointment. If you know that you're not prepared for anything, don't just create time for it. You come and give me. So if you know now, for those of you that have been featured, that you are to participate notify us now so that you were supposed to participate in. At the end of the day, you do not come, you do not show up. So it's not encouraging. We'll not allow that. So if you know that you are not available or you are not prepared, please let us know so that, and let us know on time. It's not when that day come that you come and tell us that you are not prepared or you are not ready to future them. Tell us now that we at least those that are going to be futures tomorrow, you cannot tell us that now. But those of you that can be future next tomorrow, you still have opportunity to replace you. So if you know that you cannot be part of the case clinic, please let us know on time because I'm not quite encouraged by the way and manner we are behaving. Some people after we feature them, they will not come, they will not show up. What is the meaning of that? It doesn't make sense at all. We are just giving you opportunity to come out. You can apply your emotional intelligence in any situation you find yourself. It's just kind of training environment. We could have future professional speakers come and speak on those topical issues that we have. But we decided to create a platform so that those of you that we are training can learn, can also practice, can also train yourself. You not need to come and train yourself. So when you first questions, how will you respond? That's how sometimes we have interview and they will go and respond so give wrong responses or respond other form of pressure and then not give responses that are supposed to be given. So let's embrace this opportunity as a training arena and then get ourselves prepared to come and feature ourselves. We are not, nobody is coming here to embarrass you. I'm just coming to interact with you and see how you can reason when a question is thrown at you and then your response. That's all. So please, those of you that are just and be part of it, otherwise we may decide to, you know, those that have been future and they refuse to show up without any excuse, we may decide not to even issue the certificate and in fact, you will not even take our test at the end of the day. And then, of course, you don't have the certificate because that's the only tool that we can use to, you know, discipline anybody that did not. In fact, like even this training, the remaining days of this training, because we noticed that people have not been joining this training. So, remaining days of this training, we are going to be serious on the issue of attendance. And there's one way we can take this attendance just by the way you share. Those that shared, we consider those are people that participated. And those are the people that we're going to send links to them at the end of the day. We'll just have their names that they should chat us privately for their link for the exams. And the remaining people, that is the end of it. So you must be consistent. If you're not consistent and persistent in a thing, you cannot be successful in anything. One key, one key to success is persistency and consistency. Even if you want to learn a skill, even if you want to learn anything, one thing that will make you to understand that thing is when you are consistent and persistent. You cannot join a class today and tomorrow you are not there. So that's what it is. So from today going forward, exactly what to do. You understand? So and when the time for test comes, as those that have been participating. And the next training we are providing, we're going to register people that are registered. People will register for it to take the certificate. So that's just it. So today, like I said, we're going to look at managing stress and well-being. So understanding the impact of stress on emotional intelligence and overall well-being is very critical. So that's what we're going to look at. So stress on emotional intelligence and also mental health. Do you understand? Our mental health is also part of it. When we are angry, when we are thinking a lot, when we are overstressed, you understand, it affects our sense of reasoning. And of course, when we are thinking beyond what we're supposed to think, or when we are thinking, um, and most especially when we are thinking negatively, or when we are thinking about life challenges that are confronting you, sometimes you find it difficult to, reason properly. Do you understand? Or be focused. Do you understand? Or check your emotions. Do you understand? So it's very important that you take care of your mental health as well as also manage some of those stressors that can cause you mental illness. All right. So that's why some people they wake up and then they discover there's a brain trauma, there's this one, there's all those ones. It's as a result of so many other factors. It may not be only thinking of negatively, but it may be also a combination of other factors anyway that may contribute. But if you can able to reduce your stresses and then reason and think positively, then you can be able to address any negative impact on your mental health. You understand? So we impacts of stress on emotional intelligence. So let's look at some of the impacts and how you can be able to, address them. So the impact of stress on emotional intelligence. One, we say that for you to be able to understand the impacts of stress on emotional intelligence, so you to be aware of yourself. And what we are saying here is that high stress can cloud, self perception. You understand? So making it difficult to recognize one's emotions. So this can hinder the ability to understand triggers and reactions. Do you understand? So when you are overstressed, when you are under serious stress, be honest, it clouds your ability to be able to emotion. You don't know how to control your emotion. You don't know it to work positively. Do you understand? Because of stress. And so that's the reason why you have to, take yourself awareness serious, and also you must be able to check your stressors to be able to know when an emotion is trying to affect you negatively. Do you understand? Or influence you negatively. Then we talk about self-regulation, right? Stress often leads to what? Impulsive reaction, negative reactions, like angry reactions or abusive reaction. Do you understand? Or, you know, it was shock as a result of stress, all right? So reducing the ability to manage emotions effectively, all right? So individuals may struggle to respond thoughtfully in challenging situations. Now, when you are not able to, first and foremost, know the emotion that is influencing you per time, then you will not be able to exhibit self-control to be able to respond, you know, in accordance with the way you're supposed to respond. Because sometimes out of stress, we respond so negative. You just imagine yourself after a hectic work day, you are coming back, maybe on the road and driving, and then the stress of driving at the same time, and then maybe you had a challenge while driving or coming back with another driver and all of that. If you do not take time, you respond with very, 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 very negative. Do you understand? Very negative. So that's why you must understand the kind of emotion. Maybe somebody provoked you, or maybe someone brushed your car. You understand? How do you react in this kind of situation? Because you're already over stress. Long day working, so hectic, and times some of us the users. Do you understand? You that you're another person cannot move, and then everywhere is jammed because You think you are overstressed, you're trying to rush home, you want to go and rest, but at the end of the day, you complicate the issue. You understand? You end up complicating the issue. So that's what it means. So sometimes, even when you are stressed, the one best way you can manage your stress is trying to take your time. It's not by rushing. Rushing may even end up complicating the whole stuff. For instance, you are rushing to go home, just to retire home and then uh, relax to dust off the stress. But if you're rushing, you may end up, running into more trouble. So self-regulation is also key. Then empathy. How does stress impact empathy? Because we're talking about impact of stress on these factors. We have seen that stress can, cloud our self-perception, and also stress can lead to impulsive reactions. Do you understand? That is because we are not able to control ourselves. We are not able to exhibit self-control. So it affects the way we respond to situations. Do you understand? So how does stress also impact e- empathy? Do you understand? Empathy, because one of the key ways you can relate and maybe relate so friendly is when you are able to put yourselves in the shoes of others, put other people's perspective in concern. Are you getting what I'm saying? So take people's concern serious and care for others. That's the essence of empathy. So, but when we are under any form of stress, this, deny us the opportunity to put other people into consideration. Do you understand? So, what we're saying is that under stress, all right, under stress, the capacity to empathize other, the capacity to empathize Why? Because we are stressed. But if you are able to control yourself, manage your stress well, then you'll be able to, empathize with someone. So this can lead to misunderstanding and strained relationships. Okay, as stress narrows focus to self, preservation. Or do you understand? So you are just trying to just the whole of attention now is about yourself. You want to care for yourself only because already you are strained out. That's why sometimes even when we come home, our children they will welcome us and maybe they want to play and ride around us. They will say, please, I have a stressful day. Don't come and disturb me. Please let me just people should go to your room, go to your room. Don't always tell them, oh, go and watch. You understand? Why? I told you that my children, when I come back, they always meet me at the gate. They welcome me at the gate. And then when they over time they observe that sometimes I was squeezing my face. And so one day I was going out. So they normally even when I'm going out, they'll come and enter car. When I go out of the gate, they'll drop and go in. So as they enter, they now began to give me condition. They say, one, when I'm coming back, I should buy apple. I should buy this one, buy that one. After that, they say that, and I should not come back squeezing my face. I get it. You know, that was another condition. That I should not come back squeezing my face. So for, for them, they didn't know that, okay, this one had a long day and all of that. So I also learned something from that discussion. That, okay, these children are observing me. Do you understand? So if I speak stress to them, I'm angry. Do you understand? So that's what it means. And sometimes it may just be mere stress. Do you understand? So that's why. So now, whether I'm overstressed or not, as soon as I reach the gate of my house, I must put a smiling face. You understand? And smile. Otherwise, it is strained relationship. It you come home, but you discover that the atmosphere is just it's not lively. That daddy is back or mom is back. Do you understand? Because the way you came in send signals that signal the children that stay away with somebody is over stress here. Do you understand? So that's what it means. Some people may not even, they will start shouting before they even reach out. You come into the house and then you spot something that already is not good. You feel that this thing is not supposed to be here. That's number one trigger. Do you understand? Then you begin to shout, add to the stress that you are coming home with, and then it make the atmosphere so tense and so fearful and threatening. Do you understand? So this is what it means. So it impacts stress, impacts empathy. Do you understand? It makes the ability to empathize, you know, weakens. So that's how stress impacts empathy. So let's look at how stress impacts our social skills. All right. How does stress impact our social skills? Stress can impair communication, all right, and social interaction. Our ability to communicate effectively is being impaired by this stress and some stressors that cause stress. Do you understand? And then when overwhelmed, all right, individuals may withdraw. They may withdraw or react defensively, damaging what? Connections with others. That's what it means. So our ability to connect with others is also being limited as a result of high stress. Communication difficult, and then we just isolate ourselves because any form of interaction may affect. And peradventure somebody says something that ordinarily you should have taken it, or maybe something offensive, or but you could have accommodated if you are not under form of stress. You understand? Then you will just react so negative. You understand? So impossible. You understand? So that's what it means. So this is how stress impacts, you know, our emotional intelligence. So, but how does stress also impact our well-being? What are the impact of stress on our well-being? Let's look at mental health. How does stress impact our mental health? Chronic stress is depression and burnout, all right? So it can create a cycle where mental health issue further exacerbate stress levels. You understand? So now you are stressed, and then so because some of you operate under very tight schedules, and or let me say some of us, because I also have very tight schedules. You understand? I was just I was coming out. I was just coming from town. We went out as early as 8 a.m. to go and make arrangements for our induction on Saturday, and then I was just returning. I returned in by some the whole food. You understand? No such for this training, and then you are here. Do you understand? Can affect you if your emotions are not well stable. So, and it affects your mental well-being as well, and because it also help to increase your stress level as well. It exacerbates your level of stress levels, and then it becomes a problem at the end of the day. That's why I say some people now begin to experience something we call brain tumor and all of that. You understand? Then we have physical health. Physical health is also being impacted by stress. Stress affects the body through increased cortisol levels, all right, which can lead to health issues like hypertension, weakens in immune function, and digestive, problems. Some of you, because you are stressed yourself, you still come in and eat solid food by 10 level. Before you know it, your head begins to respond anyhow. Some of you begin to grow stomach and all of that because of late food eating. Do you understand? I discovered that it was also affecting me. So I told my wife, stop keeping food for me. Once I'm not home by anything 7, don't keep. If I'm not coming back, anything 7. So, and it means then that 7, I will be doing this training. So what that means that don't keep food for me. So I must find my way and eat. But don't keep food for me, because keeping food for me means that I will eat it around 10 p.m. Your digestive affect your digestive system. Food cannot, and then you eat it and take cold drink, and then you sleep like like mud. You are nothing solid. Don't digest. You wake up the way as you feel as if you just finish eating food. Cognitive functions. Cognitive functions. Stress can impair, concentration, memory, and decision-making abilities. So this can affect performance at work or in personal life. So that's what it means. So sometimes our stress can also affect the way we face our focus, because there's that element of distraction when it comes to stress, because you're not, you're not focused. You're not just focused. You don't know what is happening, but you know that you are not just concentrating. You cannot even tell exactly what is your problem, but you are not just concentrating. Do you understand? And it's as if you're lost. Maybe you have something that you need to do, but you are busy doing other things because you are overstressed. You are doing something that is not adding value. You know that you have something very important that you need to do, but you're not doing it. Why? Because you are stressed and you cannot just say matters. So that's what it means. And they affect decision making. You make wrong decisions, right? And then it affects work growth and personal life growth and experiences. Do you understand? So, life satisfaction. How does stress impact life satisfaction? High stress can diminish overall happiness and life satisfaction, all right? So it may lead to feelings of helplessness and lack of fulfillment in various life areas. You understand? So that's what it means. That's what it means. Your overall happiness, other stuff are being affected, all right? So it may lead to feelings of hopelessness and helplessness. You understand? So that's what it means. So that's what it means. I think you can hear me. Yes, you can hear me. Let me know. Yes, you can hear me, right? Right, that's good. And so, for those of you that came late, joined this meeting late, I was saying that we are not particularly happy. Like now, we have 35 people that joined this meeting, right? And we are, so, share these people that are participating fully in this training. Because we are going to I'm visual by my experience from the days that I've trained you. So I know those that are consistent. Do you understand? In this training, I know them. I've been seeing them. I know them. So if we are not perfect, we may now just come and take names, and then we'll mention the names of those people in the group and link for the exams. And only those who write the exam that will get the certificate. Do you understand? Because even the certificate, before you even go and download the certificate, you must get a number from us. You must get a number from us. That number, you go and insert it on the portal before you can download your certificate. Do you understand? So that's what it means. So if you don't have the CA number or whatever form of number we're going to give you, you will not be able to download it. And of course, it's going to. Okay, so what we are encouraging you is that I say before that there's nothing that if you are not consistent or you are not persistent that you can be able to succeed in it. In life, generally, and in training. Once you miss training once, twice, three, even if you have the book, there are some examples that I give you in the book. Do you understand? Sometimes I make reference to what happens to my own personal experiences. So and that's what is not in the book. So how will you get it? How will that impact you? You understand? That's what we're saying. So, and we told you even from the outset that share, comment, likes are the key things that we're going to measure your attendance. So if, like, at the end of the meeting, I just go and write the names of those that shared this meeting today, and from today going forward, that's what I will be doing. We have been doing it, but I'm going to intensify it. And so those that will be consistent from today till the end of this training are the people that we're going to give them names to sit for the test. It's not how but how well you ended that matters. You understand? How well you started is not enough, but how well you ended is what matters. So we deal with the people that ended well, not the people that started and along the line stopped joining, and then they want to come and write the exams. No, we cannot accept that. It's those that started well and continue well and ended well that will write the exams. So just make sure that if you are part of today's meeting, you share it so that other people can also know. Don't be stingy. We are giving you free. You also share it free. Let others know it and be part of the training. That's what we're saying. We want everybody to have the knowledge. If so many people have the knowledge, what that means is that it will make our society beautiful. That's what we are spending our energy to do it for free. Otherwise, I would have monetized it and get money out of it. You understand? I would have said this course. You pay so amount of money and register for it. And then I train you and I get my money. You understand? So please, let's be serious about it. So what are the strategies to manage your stress? What are the strategies to mitigate the impact of stress? We have discussed how stress impacts our emotions. We have discussed how stress impacts our health and well-being. So now, how do we mitigate the impact of this stress that we have talked about, right? One of the key strategies is mindfulness practice. Mindfulness practice, all right? Engaging in mindfulness, that mindfulness can help to improve self-awareness and emotional regulations, all right? Enhancing emotional intelligence. So we talked to you about mindfulness, right? Mind what you're thinking about, what you're doing, and so that you can be able to put your emotions in check. And then stress management techniques. What are stress management techniques that you need to deploy to help you to mitigate the impact of stress on your emotional intelligence, on your well-being? All right. Techniques like deep breathing exercise, deep breathing exercise, and time management can reduce stress levels positively, right? Impacting overall well-being. Some people don't manage their time very well. Today I was just giving myself credit that I know how to manage time very well. You understand? Go this one, come catch up with this one. Before you know it, you are able to say that you have done so many things. Today, if I begin to tick my to-do list today, I discover that I have attended to a lot of things within time, and I know how to separate where possible. You understand? So that we'll be able to collectively or individually achieve what we need to achieve. So that's what it means. So managing time very well can also help to reduce stress. When we don't know how to manage time, it's add to our stresses. It's one of the stressors that affect our stress level. So managing your time also contributes to reducing your stress level. You understand? So whenever you have schedules, whenever you have activities, try and allocate time and see how fast you can go about it, and then get them done in time. So that's what it means. So let's another strategy that you can deploy to manage and mitigate your stress is building resilience. Building what? Resilience. Developing coping strategies can help individuals navigate stress more effectively, maintaining emotional intelligence and improving relationships. So, how do you cope with challenging situations? How do you cope with difficult moments when one confronts you? Do you understand? So by the time you are able to deal with these situations, they help you to manage your stress and mitigate the impact. Do you understand? So that you not put yourself under, because some of us, once we see a particular problem confronting us, then it makes life so difficult for us. It's as if we will not get out of it. Some even express hopelessness. Do you understand? How can you never embrace challenges and consider it to be the source of hopelessness? Do you understand? Like we have said, embracing challenges and failure, just looking at it as an opportunity. Once a challenge confronts you, just consider it that a learning opportunity has just confronted you. How you navigate out of that challenge make you better or make you weaker, stronger or weaker. Do you understand? So that's why you must learn how to remain resilient in time of adversities. All right. Whenever there are challenges confronting you, embrace those challenges with positive mindset that you're going to get out of it positively. Do you understand? You're going to get out of it better. We told you that any setback is a setup for a strong comeback. So whenever you embrace this kind of mentality, you don't have any challenge. I know most of us have this kind of mentality, but there are many out there that don't have that mentality. Whenever they see a challenge, they begin to cry and even question God, question everybody, question even their village people. Do you understand? Don't look at life like that. Life can be challenging sometimes, but how positively look at it and begin to appreciate and be grateful to other good things that have happened, then surely you'll get out of that difficult situation and be a better person for yourself. Do you understand? That's what we're saying here. So beauty resilience is also another strategy to mitigate stress. Do you understand? I know we talk about seeking support. We are necessary. Seek support of colleagues, friends, family members, and anyone that can be of relevant help, your coaches, your mentors. If you have any challenge and you think that I am the best position to help you to give you advice on what to do, I will be willing to do it. Do you understand? I will be willing to do it. That is, I will give you the best of my own advice. I will not go beyond my limits. I'll talk to you based on what I know and what I know that it can help you. Now, once I am done, I'm not going to add anything to it. You understand? And I'm not going to reduce anything. I'll just give you the information the way it is, and I will move. So these are the ways you can, and these are the strategies you can deploy to manage your own stress, all right? So let's look at some of the techniques, all right, that you can effectively manage stress. Let's look at general techniques that you can deploy in dealing with stress. One is deep breathing exercise. Practice deep and diaphragmatic breathing. Do you understand? To calm the mind and reduce stress. Inhale deeply through your nose, hold for a few seconds, and then exhale slowly. Do you understand? So now, if I can tell you now to just practice deep breathing, how do you do? Release it. Are you in a point now? Take in, and for a while, and then you release it. And then as I'm doing it, I'm also feeling the impact of it. Do you understand? I'm feeling it. So if you can do it, you feel what I'm trying to talk about now. Because I know some of you just came from work and then you joined this training. Oh, I was so stressed, but you don't want to miss it. You join. Do you understand? So you can also take a deep breath. You understand? And then you get yourself into the training. And you so that you're not be feeling sleepy as well while the training is going on. All right. So progressive muscle relaxation. Progressive muscle relaxation, right? Tense and then relax different muscle groups in your body. This technique can help release physical tension associated with stress. So just, when we say tense, you're just doing a lot of exercise, tense, So by the time you do all of these things, they release some form of stress. Do you understand? So chest pain, waist pain, you sat for long hours. Do you understand? So it releases some form of stress. As I'm doing it, I'm feeling it as well. So if you can do it, you feel what I'm feeling. Do you understand? So you too can do it. And then it reduces stress. Or you can walk around if you can walk, or you can go and table, if you can go and do press up. Do you understand? Or you can twist your body in such a way. So talk about mindful meditation. Mindfulness meditation, right? Spend a few minutes each day focusing on the present moment, all right? Mindfulness can reduce anxiety and improve emotional, regulations. So just have a quiet moment for yourself and just have time for what is happening around for a moment, what is, and how just try to give yourself a thought of things that are happening around at the moment. Don't think in the future, don't think in the past, think in the present. Do you understand? What is just happening around? What is happening around? Just now, if maybe we are we are possible, be alone so that there will be no distraction. Do you understand? Where possible, be alone. When you are doing mindful meditation, you don't need distraction. You just need to be alone. If it's in your office, you can just lock your office and then just have a quiet time for yourself. Just maintain some level of quietness and just do it. So, do you understand? Tell yourself, I am doing well. By the time you give a mindful thought of everything is just concluded, I'm doing well and I'm fine and I'm ready to move to face the future. You understand? So physical activities, engage in regular exercise such as walking, jogging, or yoga. Physical activity boosts endorphins and improve mood. Do you understand? So go and play ball, do jogging and jog, you know. So it will help you to press up. One more. You understand? You can do frog jump. You can do frog jump. Do so many things that will help you. Yoga to help you. So how many of you are ready to do it today to reduce stress? For those of you that have not gone out to go and play basketball in the backyard today, I know some of you must have played basketball or badminton in the backyard. Some of you may play volleyball in the backyard. Do you understand? So it helps you. It helps you. So that's what you need to do. It's very unfortunate that me that I'm talking about now. It's been a while. I even bought ball. I bought ball, but I have not had time to go and play. But I'm telling you that is how important it is. And I bought small ball for my boy. Sometimes I'll use it and play in my room. I'll just be jogging and be jogging alone. Do you understand? Just to make sure that my body is adjusting. So that's what it is. So you can do it as well. So time management, like I said, time management is also very key. Use planners or apps to prioritize tasks or set realistic deadlines. Break tasks into smaller steps to avoid feeling overwhelmed. So if you cannot use apps, you cannot use time planners, you can use your pen before they break. Do you understand? Before they break. Today like this, I woke up I think around 5. As I do my today's to-do list today, like today. I outlined activities that I'm going to do. That's me and my team we are going to do today. Do you understand? So I assign the other ones that I'm not going to do directly to others to do. Do you understand? And then at the end of the day, we're able to achieve a lot. So that's what it means. So it's also save time. Don't waste time. You use time and achieve a lot of things. So that's what it means. So when the team is working and there's team spirit, and then there's also kind of division, level, then you'll be able to achieve a lot of things. So time management is very critical. You waste time, you discover waste opportunities as well. And once time passes, it never returns. You cannot recover it. Any time that we waste, you cannot recover it. It's gone forever. So that's why you should manage your time very well. Sometimes I waste time as well. And sometimes I feel like crying. You understand? So limit caffeine and sugar. All right? Limit caffeine and sugar. So reduce intake of stimulants. Reducing intake of stimulants can help stabilize mood and energy level, minimize anxiety. Okay, so don't take too much sugar. When some of us, our tea must be sweet. It must be sweet. As some you don't put sugar inside. But sometimes at some point now we are trying to also avoid taking Coke and any of those carbonated soft drinks. You understand? Just to watch your sugar level so that you're not come and kill yourself before your time. So it's very important. Very important. So how do you promote mental health? Healthy eating. Eat very well. Healthy eating. Consume a balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and healthy fats. Do you understand? Proper nutrition support brain function and emotional well-being. So eat well. Our economy is very good now, but that does not mean that there are no vegetables. We are in a rainy season, you can even find some of the vegetables at your backyard, and then you can eat them as much as you want. And now it's also harvesting season, so some of them are quite cheap. So you can use them, just eat as much as possible. Just balance your diet. Do you understand? Adequate sleep. This is where challenge is. So adequate sleep. Yes, you can sleep. So because sometimes too much of sleep also is not good. You sleep and sleep and sleep and forget your responsibility. You sleep until poverty begins to knock at your door. So you don't have to. Sleep is good when it's necessary, but don't sleep and forget about your destiny. We have enough for you to sleep. I mean, that's one day I told my wife, stop disturbing me all this issue of sleep. See, do you know what? I told her, do you know what? My mom is dead now. This is about 6 years or so, 7 years. That is enough. She's just sleeping. Enough of the sleep. She has not woken up, not for once. 7 years, person is sleeping. And for how many years? What about my grandma? Sleeping there for how many years that when I was not, that's my father's mother. You understand? She died before that I was giving birth. So now tell me, she has been sleeping there. She's sleeping. So we have enough for you to sleep when we are normal. So let's use this time while we have and use it well. But I'm not saying that you should not sleep. When it's time necessary, just sleep for the sake of reducing your level of stress and then just to be able to recuperate and, move on with your life. But don't sleep to your detriment. Don't sleep all day. You're not catching me. I can sleep, but I know that I have at least minimum of 20 hours to work. Do you understand? But I can sleep in a day. Me, personally, I sleep maximum 4 hours in a day. Except I plan intentionally not to do anything, just I want to sleep. That I can sleep for 6 hours. Or that is what it is. But if I sleep for 6 hours, I'll wake up with body pains. All my joints will be paining me. All my back will be paining me. You understand? So that's what it means. Sleeping too much is also not good. So, and sometimes when we don't have light, it forces us to go and sleep. So now, engage in hobbies. Hobbies like making time for activities you enjoy, whether it's reading, painting, or gardening. Just do something that makes you happy. Hobbies can serve as creative outlets and stress relief relievers. Or you can play games. Some of you will go and play draft. Some of you Lido. Some of you so many other ones that you can play. So just do it to relieve yourself from the stress. But don't go and do it when you are supposed to be doing work. You understand? When you have reduced your work and put it to a level that you do not put it under pressure, you can go and do all those activities and then lunch. You understand? So, social connection, foster relationship with friends and families, spending time with supportive people can provide comfort and reduce feeling of isolation. So, that's what it means. Then, limit screen times. Screen time. Limit screen time. Don't watch film. You watch film. There is some of you have series that you must watch. And you spend 6 hours watching 6 hours watching series, 4 hours watching films. It's not healing. But our wives can do it. But many men don't watch film. Many, a good number don't watch film. But there's a good number still enjoy. They will tell you all the. If there are some people that can tell you all the names of American films. You understand? From those the ones that they were not even yet born, they can still tell you they have watched all of them. So that's what it means. Me now, if I can manage to remember the title of a film that I watched, maybe I will remember Mary. Because I enjoyed that film. But apart from that, because I enjoy it, that's why I cannot forget the title. I mean, there are other interesting films, but I don't just care about the title. It doesn't concern me because I don't pay attention to it. So that is just it. So limit screen time. Reduce time spent on screen, especially social media. Instead, engage in face-to-face interactions or offline activities that promote relaxation as much as possible. All right. So, but here, this social media you are doing now is for good. So, but there are others that is just you go and you're watching things that are not good enough. It's not. Yes, there are some of them that you watch for just to laugh and forget about all that stuff, but reduce the time. That's what we're trying to say. Although nowadays, our phones, our laptops are working instruments. Like me, I work 24 hours on phone. You understand? Constantly. So it's as, in fact, the way I operate phone is more than the way I operate laptop. Do you understand? So I use it constantly. I used to a point that I'm not using it to make me feel like I'm sick, but I'm not sick because I have dropped phone. But what we are saying is that when consciously, sometimes I will drop it. I'll just drop it. I just want to forget about it for a moment and do something else. When I do that, sometimes my wife clap for me, saying, "Wow, it just work." So practice gratitude. Keep a gratitude journal to reflect on positive aspects of your life. Right? This can shift focus from stressors to the good things around your life. Just if you don't have anything to appreciate, maybe you are a married man, a married woman, if you don't have anything to appreciate the husband that God gave you, whether he's beating you or not. Appreciate that God gave you someone that is beating you. But I'm not saying that men should go and beat their wives. That's a very bad habit. So what I'm saying is that appreciate people around you, most especially those that are good to you. Or if your husband is beating you, don't appreciate him. Don't deserve any form of gratitude from you. You understand? So, because beating you means that he's beating himself, and he doesn't realize. So, but I know that there's nobody that is in this meeting today now that is under that kind of environment. So, appreciate your children, appreciate your wife, appreciate your husband, most especially a husband that is good to you, a wife that is so caring. You understand? So, appreciate them. And if you don't have any of those to appreciate life. Thank God for your life, that you are not in a hospital, you are not under any form of death that is putting you under pressure. You have a roof over your head. There's somebody under the bridge now in the city of Port Harcourt, where I am, or in the city of Lagos, the city of Abuja. Some even under the bridge, some don't even have food to eat. You understand? There are some people that are begging on the street. You are not begging. Can't you just sit down and be grateful for what life has to offer you and then trust God for a better thing in your life? If you have nothing to be grateful to, just be grateful that you have joined this training and you are learning something. I'm giving you advice. It's for free. You're not paying me for it. I'm giving you advice for free. So, but me, I'm grateful. I'm grateful not because I'm the registrar of the Institute of Global Peace and Conflict Management. Even when I was not the registrar, I was still grateful. You understand? So be grateful to God. If you cannot be grateful to anybody, be grateful to God that at least God show you mercy. You are still alive, kicking, talking, and doing other activities. If you have a job, be grateful. Well, there are other people that don't have a job. So gratitude, appreciation, great acceleration in life. All right. So let's look at the last thing that we are going to take for tonight. Right. Creating a balanced lifestyle that supports emotional well-being and personal growth. Right. it involves integrating various aspects of life, right? So what are the strategies that you can have a balanced lifestyle? What are the strategies that you need to put in place to have a balanced lifestyle? One is establishing a daily routines. Establish daily routines. Daily routines will help you to, have a balanced life. This is work. This is family time. This is time for exercise and relaxation and all of that as much as possible. Daily routines, daily routines, very important. Morning rituals, start activities that promote positivity like meditation, stretching, or journaling. That's wake up, like I told you, wake up 5 a.m. You now write your to-do list for the day. You do the list of itemize the thing that you're going to do, and then maybe at 6, you now have time to pray. Thank God for keeping you alive. You sleep and you are awake because God woke you up. You understand? So you have maybe time to pray with your family. I know Muslims do go out around 5 something to go and pray. That's morning prayers. Do you understand? To thank God for their lives. You understand? So do this. Don't fail. If you are not being so prayerful and thankful to God early in the afternoon, some of us just wake up and then go out. Just like that. We are not grateful to life and to God, what God has done. I don't know what you believe in, but if whatever you believe in, whether you don't believe in anything, sir, just wake up and just be thankful that, if you don't want to thank, you don't have a God that you can thank, be thankful to goodness, all right? Say thank goodness. Is not, I think you hear people, instead of them to say thank God, they'll say thank goodness. But if you remove 1 0 there now, it's good. If you remove 1 0, you have God. So whichever way, do it. And then life will flow in that direction. So establishing daily routines and then consistent sleep schedules. Like for 7 to 9 hours, right? Of sleep. How can somebody sleep for 7 to 9 hours? Me, I cannot do it. It has never happened. It has never happened. It has never happened. Sleeping for 7, 9 hours. On what, man? What will make me to go and sleep like that? Am I sick? Except I'm sick. If I'm not sick, make me to sleep for 7, 9 hours. It's not possible. You understand? It's not possible. So, but you can sleep. For those of you that can sleep like that, if you are free, and you don't have anything putting you under form of pressure, you can sleep like that, no challenge. But if not, how about 7 hours, 9 hours? What? And I have never seen a successful person that sleeps like that. Think of this man. What do you call him? This man that owns a Twitter now, or X. Is it X or whatever? Mox. Go and ask him for his schedule. Let him tell you. If you think it's because he's a businessman, then go and ask Cristiano Ronaldo to tell you that his success has been because of serious effort and training, series of training stages. Even when he comes from his normal training, like as a team, he continues with his own personal training. So success is not by sleeping. I have never seen a successful person that say, I have been sleeping all days and then success come. Even those that are even successful now, they don't sleep. It could have been so easy to say that, now I have saved billions, so let me just sleep and relax. No, they don't want to sleep. They are still looking for the money to continue to sustain it. So sleep is good when it's good, but don't oversleep. Don't oversleep to poverty. Have you seen a sloth? That animal that walk like sloth, very sluggish and lazy, and can sleep for. It can sleep as much as 20 hours. So that's why it cannot speed, it cannot move fast, it cannot. That is it. So it's I mean, you know. So anything that can sleep like that cannot do anything. So don't be a sloth. Sleep adequately just to maintain fitness and move. 2, prioritize physical health. Prioritize physical health. Prioritize physical health. Regular exercise, balanced nutrition are the things that will help you. Do exercise, sleep well. You want to reduce fat, you go and do jogging. Come back and eat 3 eggs with indomie. What kind of thing is that? What kind of? You say you want to reduce fat and weight. You went out and exercise and jump and stretch out and then run, and then you came back and the next thing is indomie with 3 eggs. How about it? So you are doing exercise. Weight is not reducing. Or every day you are going out for exercise. Weight is not reducing. Then stop. Cultivate mindfulness. Cultivate what? Mindfulness. Mindfulness, gratitude journaling. Relationship, engage, right? Participate in community activities. Volunteer work to develop a sense of belonging and purpose. When get from the drainage, right? Connect with the community. Connect with the community. Also participate in the activity and then have that sense of belonging, right? Set goals for personal growth. What are your goals for personal growth in the next 5 years, next 3 years, the next 1 year, the next 6 months? Now we have 4 months for the end of the year. What is your plan for the remaining part of the year? You understand? As for me, my year is already occupied because I still have 3 good trainings to organize, free training. That's one month training, like 4 months to organize before the year ends. So by next month, we are going to do alternative dispute resolution, right? Maybe by October, we will do peace and conflict management. Or we'll do social justice advocacy, something like that. Or we'll do international law and diplomacy. Or we can do global peacekeeping and diplomacy. Or we can do peace and sustainable development. Do you understand? So I have. So the year is already occupied with a lot of activities to do. So, and what is the goal? In the next 2-3 years to come, we should be able to reach out to, this training should be able to reach out to 5-10 million people. That is the goal. So by the time we look at our portal and say that 10 million have been impacted, then we can say we are moving forward. So that's what it means. So the only thing we pray to God is, God, give us strength, give us the energy, give us health to do it. That's why we are saying we should maintain a physical well-being, because it's very important for you to accomplish any of the plans, any of the goals you have. You set goals for yourself, but you don't have good health. How will you achieve them? They say health is wealth. You understand? If you don't have health, you cannot create wealth. So that's what it means. So you have goals for yourself, but there's no health, there's no, you are not able to maintain well-being, you will not be able to achieve those goals. So that's why it's good for you to maintain a physical well-being, for you to be able to accomplish whatever goals you set for yourself. So set goals for personal growth and then personal sanctuary. Designate a space in your home for relaxation and reflection. That is, you have such. You understand? Fill with things that bring you joy, right? So create. Say you should continue to practice self-care, right? Regular breaks, take short breaks throughout the day to recharge. That is, don't sit for several hours. You can stretch, go out, do one or two things, come back to your seat, continue with work. After for a while, there are some offices that require you to move around and do some things. Do you understand? So that helps you to, recharge and then get better. So manage stress effectively. Manage the stress relaxation techniques. Limit screen time will help you. Create a supportive environment. Organize your space. A clean and organized environment can promote clarity and reduce stress. So even if I have one room apartment, make it clean. All right, make it clean. If we enter our office in Abuja, sometimes I don't feel like going home. You understand? Because it's very tardy. Because sometimes I feel like I should just continue working. I should not just go home. Okay? So make your home. For those of us that have children, now. So anytime I come home and I see the sitting room is littered with books here, because my children can read books and tear books, they read, but at the same time tear books anyhow, because they are drawing and doing painting, a lot of things. So if I come and I see the parlor is dirty, it increases my level of stress. But anytime I come back and I see it's very tidy and everywhere is clean, you know, it reduces the stress immediately because it gets me, connected to the environment as soon as possible. So that's what I mean. So keep your room tidy, whether it's one room or just keep it very tidy. It makes a lot of sense. And then personal sanctuary, like we have said. So reflect and adjust. Regular check-ins, all right? Seek feedback where necessary. And then at the end of the day, you appreciate what life is doing. So these are the way you can create a balanced lifestyle for yourself and reduce your stress and then maintain a healthy well-being. I think we have communicated today. I think we have made sense today. I think we have learned something today. How many of you share today's meeting? I'm going to check and I'm going to take attendance. I will share the names of those that share the links today with you. I'll share in the group. All right. And I'll also discuss this matter in the group. Because I have only I think at most I saw 40 people that joined today's meeting. From today going forward, try and be committed to joining this training. Just maintain your commitment because it may surprise you that some those that may take the test. Don't be surprised because you are not being consistent. Just accept it as a sacrifice. Maybe you have attended like 2 weeks consistent, the remaining 2 weeks you have not, then you'll be disqualified. So we're not trying to victimize people, but we're trying to see that people do not abuse the privilege they have, and they also not mismanage what they have. Because some people may want to just come and do cunning. So if there's nothing to do cunning, they still create ways to do cunning. Gym it lifestyle is not good. If a meeting requires that you should be consistent. Otherwise, even if you read the book and get a certificate, you do not meet up with the expectation. Some are coming for the purpose that we are going to give certificate, and then, if assuming we say that there is no certificate, some may not even participate in this training, no matter how the level of knowledge you want to do. And now we say, okay, we'll give certificate. Some now, their attention is just on the certificate, not on the knowledge. They think that they can just go and read books and pass the exams, and that's just good. Some have not even shared the link of this meeting with anybody. They have family members, they have friends, but they are not doing it. So it's only you that want to know it. So if you alone knows it, how will that make impact? The impact you can contribute to you alone may not be compared to many people who are doing what you are doing. All right. And then having the same understanding, having the same level of knowledge. Although we cannot get everybody to have the same knowledge, level of knowledge, but majority having this knowledge. If we can only have our elite today to have what we're talking about here, now it means that the elite are about 70%, 75% to reduce some of the negative experiences that we are having around the world. You understand? So that's what it means. So please, you are not wasting your time. I know I am not also wasting my time. So don't be, if you have decided that this training you are going to join, will be committed. That is just it. And if you know that you don't have time to commit to it, don't. So thank you very much. Let me check your comment section if I can see any question. I will take it. Then we'll call it a day. But if I do not see, and I especially like those of you that used to comment, you are making emphasis on what you are making comments. Just it tells me that yes, you are listening. It means a lot. And it's also help in your learning process because you are commenting and then you are paraphrasing. You are paraphrasing what I have said, and then sometimes you add your own to it, and then it makes a whole lot of sense. It's make learning to be so interactive. You are talking to me, using your own knowledge. I'm also talking to you, and then both of us are learning. So that is what. So I really appreciate those of you that make comments, not just come and drop your name and go, but you are making comment based on what you are listening in the class. Very important. So I really appreciate all of you that have taken time to join today's training. We will see you tomorrow by same time. And if you are in Port Harcourt, please come and buy us palmy. Okay? Buy us palm wine. Yes, so that we can take it. Yes. Palmy is not alcohol, and we can take it. Good one. So thank you very much. See you tomorrow by 7 p.m. Bye.